could Arbitrum's governance token called ARB go to the price of $50 during the peak of this bull run? I think so. And of course, that's not financial advice. But a major reason why I think so, I think is going to come down to the fact that Arbitrum has amazing utility. When we take a look at Arbitrum, what is it, right? It's a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. And now when I say this, some of the Ethereum fanboys, they may not be too happy because they may think, hey man, what's the point of a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum? Isn't Ethereum perfect? I don't think so, because quite essentially through Arbitrum, what it does is that it allows users to enjoy Ethereum, but without having to deal with any of the type of nonsense that does exist with Ethereum. And when it comes to the nonsense, let me explain. Because when it comes to Ethereum, first of all, it's no secret that, the gas fees, they're sky high. I mean, no one likes Ethereum's gas fees. I mean, come on, right? Even Ethereum fanboys, I think they don't really like it whatsoever. It's complete caca if you ask me. And also on top of that, a lot of people, they often even argue that Ethereum isn't even scalable. So as a layer 1 blockchain, yeah, sure, Ethereum, it may have an amazing ecosystem, but in terms of its fundamentals, it's not the best out there, right? There's other better layer 1 blockchains, in my opinion. But here's the thing, other layer 1 blockchains, they do not have the ecosystem that Ethereum has. So Ethereum has that covered. So again, right, what is a way to quite essentially tap into the amazing ecosystem of Ethereum, but without having to deal with any of the type of nonsense? And that is, again, through something like Arbitrum, which is a layer 2 scaling solution. So when it comes to Arbitrum, a lot of people, they think that, oh wow, the name sounds cool, but the use case is caca. I disagree, because if they actually take a look into Arbitrum, they'll know just how amazing it is and just how amazing of a role it plays. And also, here's the thing. When it comes to Arbitrum, its statistics, they're going to blow your hair back, much like Snoop Dogg's hairline. Snoop Dogg's hairline, if anyone has seen it, quite essentially, right? You'll know that it's all the way back here. It's, ever since the 90s, it's been incrementally moving backwards. And he has to shave his cornrows. I mean, come on, man. But yeah, besides that point, we take a look at this. Arbitrum so far has been able to save over 2 million ETH, aka Ethereum. It has over 670,000 active wallets, and it even has over $10 billion in total value locked. And it even has nearly 50% market share in the layer 2 market. I mean, caralho, porra. When it comes to Arbitrum, I mean, it's no joke. A lot of people, again, right, they think it's caca for whatever reason, but that's not the case whatsoever. It's very amazing in my opinion. And here's the thing. Some people, they may think that ARB, the governance token of Arbitrum at the price of $50 is crazy, right? They think it's hashtag Britney Spears. But here's the thing. If let's say ARB were to go to the price of $50, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, market cap would only be around $72.5 billion, which isn't too much to ask for. You got to take this into consideration. Dogecoin, right? All-time high market cap was around $88 billion. So you got to think about it. In the world of cryptocurrencies, reaching over $70 billion in market cap, it's not unheard of, quite essentially, right? Now I get it, right? Doge, it has a lot of fans, a lot of hype, a lot of holders. But again, you can't even really compare, Kaka meme coin, basically, to something with a utility as amazing as ARB. And, well, actually, you can compare it because, in my opinion, again, this showcases how reaching over $70 billion in market cap in the world of cryptocurrencies, it's not too much to ask for. I think Arbitrum, it's very amazing. It's amazing layer 2. You compare that to a Kaka meme coin, that's a totally night and day difference right there. And now, I think that during the peak of this bull run, ARB, it's ready to surprise a lot of people yet again because, as of right now, we're seeing Bitcoin at all-time high, right? We're seeing Ethereum pop off. But historically, this is what's supposed to happen because historically, if we take a look at it, usually we take a look at Bitcoin usually pops off, right? These bigger projects are going to pop off. But eventually, these people, they're going to get bored. They're going to take profits, at least the smart ones, and they're going to start flowing their capital into relatively smaller projects. Arbitrum, it's not a small project, but relatively compared to Ethereum and Bitcoin, it is. So again, right? Usually they're going to flow their capital into these relatively smaller projects, and that's usually when the altcoin season really kicks off. Because when Bitcoin breaches the price of $100,000 and even beyond, man, a lot of people, they're going to start taking profits and FOMOing into smaller projects and altcoins, much like ARB. And that again is when the altcoin season is truly going to kick in. And I think there's no reason to think that this altcoin season is going to be bad, because when you think about it, you know, as of right now, there's more people than ever before in history owning cryptocurrencies, at least according to Crypto.com research. To be specific, there's around 575 million crypto owners. And the 2021 bull run, it was nothing to be joked around about, right? But at that time, there was roughly only around 300 million crypto owners. So now there's nearly double that amount. So if there's now this many new crypto owners, this bull run is going to be insane. I mean, it's going to be crazy, right? Especially when you couple that with the fact that, you know, Bitcoin, we're even seeing it at an all-time high even before the Bitcoin halving event, which is crazy if you ask me. I think this, if anything, is a clear indicator that the peak of this bull run is going to look like nothing else. So when I take that into consideration, why is ARB going to the price of $50 unrealistic? You know, I don't think it's unrealistic whatsoever. And of course, I'm dollar cost averaging. What I mean by that, right? Anytime I earn income, I set aside some for ARB. You know, I'm not a day trader. I don't use leverage. I don't swing trade. I don't do any of that type of stuff. When I believe in a project, I like to keep things simple. Anytime I earn income, I just set aside some for that project, keep accumulating more and more, and I'm just holding. You know, I'm not doing any fancy day trading, all this type of stuff, right? And quite essentially, I'm just waiting for the peak of the bull run. That's it. A lot of people out there, they like to overcomplicate things, right? They pull up a chart on ARB, they draw a random triangle. You know, I don't know if they're trying to draw their grandma's G-string or thong or ding-dong or Lee the Captain edition bratwurst extender, who knows? But a lot of these influencers, they like to do this, and then the whole video, they just ramble about, oh wow, cup and handle, bull flag, all this type of nonsense. Oh wow, it's forming a double bottom, a double 69. It's like, what? What are they talking about? And they're saying, oh, the price, oh man, in the next, 2 hours, it's going to go all the way here. So you got a long, or you got a short, all this. It's like, come on, dude. You know, if a project is amazing, why even focus on what happens to the price in the short term? I just don't get it. And these people, right, most often than not, at least the ones that I know, they get wrecked. They get absolutely cooked. They end up becoming guacamole on that Chipotle bowl, which I think no one wants to be, right? No one wants to become, quite essentially. And what is a way to avoid all of that unnecessary risk? And that's by dollar cost averaging, which is why I'm such a big believer in dollar cost averaging. You know, even if we take a look at, right, such an amazing investor in the case of Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett, quite essentially, he's been dollar cost averaging for what may seem like over 69 years at this point. That's probably not a joke. It's probably true, because you can just Wikipedia when he was born. But yeah, besides that point, you know, when it comes to Warren Buffett, man, he's been dollar cost averaging for a long time, and it's worked very well for him. So if it works well for him, why can't it work well for me? When I believe in a project, I just hold and I just wait for that peak, quite essentially, because I do believe that's a way to eliminate a lot of risk, but still believing in a project, which is why, again, I'm dollar cost averaging. And I think that ARB going to the price of $50, it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever during the peak of this bull run. I think it's that amazing. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I greatly appreciate it. And also on top of that, make sure to check out this very fantastic video. I think you all would really love it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch you all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.